Mic is up. Timer is out. There you are. There we are.
Oh, look at.
Yeah, you look good. Hi, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Breakfast with Disaster. We got folks jumping on
Good morning.
right now. This is a live stream we do every week where we tell you all the worst things that can happen to you so that you know what to do if they do. We're here every Tuesday at 10 a.m. My name is Dan Bauer with Serve Pro the Southbounds, and this is who?
Nikki Braun.
Nikki
Bauer.
Brown. Nikki Brown.
I guess. I haven't
Not
changed my
officially.
name. No.
And she may not. It
I
seems
heard
like
it
a
was
lot of
hard.
Yeah. Morning, Diane. People are hopping on.
Sound off in the comments if it's not hard to do.
To change your name to Bauer.
Yeah.
It seems like
Heard
a pain
it's
to
hard.
me. Nikki's here to share 10 minutes of her thoughts on Will Smith and Chris Rock.
Oh, I thought we were talking about spring.
Oh, yeah, we are. Everybody's sick of hearing about that, I think, probably.
Yeah, probably.
You brought some spring fun facts.
I did bring a fun fact I looked up before the show, which is that
Squeeze a little bit.
oh, okay.
Yeah, everybody wants to see you.
Oh, okay. Theoretically, it's an idea that the Great Sphinx of Egypt was built to point at the sunrise of the spring equinox. So, like, exactly where it, like, rose at that exact day, which is March 20th. The Great Sphinx was supposed to be pointed right at it to signify spring.
All right. So,
Which in Egypt, what's spring like there?
Have we fact-checked this? Is this true?
I fact-checked it as much as, like, I looked it up on my phone.
Well, I've got one for you, and squeeze and make sure they can see you.
Well,
I'll squeeze
I'm
out.
right here.
Okay. Do you know the origin? Do you remember, April showers? What do they bring?
Mayflowers.
You know the origin of that?
No.
It's this guy here, Thomas Tusser.
Oh, he looks hot.
Does he?
No. He looks like a little goat.
He
Look at that
does-
little
Yeah, I
dog.
do like a little. That's a cat, isn't it?
Oh, it looks like Homer.
Oh, maybe.
That's a cat over there in the bottom.
And that's a chicken.
Oh.
And that's a man, and that's a woman.
Mm-hmm.
He was famous actually for writing in the 1500s all these poems about like farming and gardening. And,
Okay.
His most famous work actually lists the 10 characteristics of a perfect cheese, which include that it is not hairy, not leathery, and not full of maggots. It's standard
Yeah,
right in
that's
1573.
I don't know. That's a standard I feel like most people
I
would have.
follow that, yeah.
Full of maggots.
But he wrote this in Old Englishy, April showers bring Mayflowers. Now, is that true? Do we feel like that is true?
The April showers bring Mayflowers?
Yes.
Well, I definitely know I've got some of my lilies started peeking out, or tulips or whatever those are. I don't know about gardening. But there's been many showers. There's been like snow.
Let's talk about showers.
Okay.
So in Western New York, look, I guess the question is, do we actually get April showers? Is there actually a rainy season about to come to us? Because that's sort of what the rhyme tells us is true. Are we actually going to get pummeled with rain? I think we've probably had enough this year already. If you remember all those storms in February, like Mineral Springs Street in South Buffalo just totally flooded out.
Oh, yeah. That was this year?
Yeah, that was this year somehow.
Oh, Lord.
April actually, does it stack up? Is it like our highest rainfall? It's not. It's actually the third driest month of the year here.
What's the
Wettest month is November.
Oh.
February or April's right after February and March. Driest month. We see about 3 inches, 3.04 inches of precipitation.
Okay.
That's it. So, are there going to be April showers? I wouldn't necessarily count on it to wash everything away, but we still probably will see more rain and more flowers than we've seen all year. Because as these rising temperatures, and hopefully they do rise, I mean, there's going to be less snow, there's going to be more rain, there's going to be a chance for things to bloom. So on the positive side, these April showers will bring these flowers. But on the negative side, and this is something you know all about, they're going to bring something else. And guess what?
After showers?
After showers.
Mold?
Yeah, this guy. What we usually see here, and I have no reason to believe that this won't happen again, is a lot of mold coming in as things start to warm up. And here's why. Mold needs 3 things to spread. Oxygen, moisture, and a source of food. You have those 3 things, you're going to potentially have mold if the conditions are right.
And a slap.
And a slap.
From Will Smith.
Bring them right back. Slap
Culture.
So you have those 3 things. Obviously, there's oxygen in your house.
Obviously, yeah.
If you have more showers, you're going to have, more moisture potentially in your house. especially our house, which has a very leaky little basement.
Yes, very leaky.
And that water can come from anywhere. What we usually see in April is not just leaking basements, but we can see some of the damage of winter getting worse. You can see like those cracks in your roof that formed because of the ice heave and whatnot. When there's more rain, those are going to become more apparent. Pipe bursts, sump pump backups, the whole runs the gamut in April. That you can get more water in your home. And as far as food sources go for mold, almost everything in your home is like pretty tasty. Talking your drywall,
full of maggots,
cardboard, wallpaper, wood, all of that is food for mold. Hopefully nothing getting maggots on it. That's a whole other show where we talk about things.
Don't put me on that show. If it's about bugs, I'm not going on that show.
And average temperatures are also about to rise, right? Average high in April is 52 degrees. Average high in May is 63. In June, it's 73. So that's good news, right?
And on Thursday, it's going to be 67.
Yeah, so this is kind of a perfect storm for mold. We have more moisture around. We're at higher temperatures, and anything above 40 degrees, you're more likely to see mold, especially when you get up into like 60-ish.
Yeah.
Perfect. Beautiful. So April, yeah. We're going to probably see a little bit of microbial growth, and that's because, at least in part, of these April showers. So, yes, flowers. Also, yes, this gross little molecule here.
I do love that word, microbial.
Microbial. Do you know how to prevent mold growth?
Keep things dry. Mm-hmm. Keep air moving around in your house. Mm-hmm. Don't seal everything up. Exchange the air. And
I mean,
another one?
No, that's pretty. The simplest thing you can do, and you can tell your insured this, you can, if you're managing a property, you can try to help your tenants with this, is just control the level of moisture that's in the home. If you have your basement flooding all the time, kind of like we do, now might be a good time to look into fixing it. Or if your sump pump's not backed up, and, sometimes if the power goes out, say, in a storm, your basement's going to flood, it might be a good time to get a backup. These are all straightforward fixes. They're not super cheap sometimes, but they are helpful for this exact issue. But honestly, and I'm surprised most people don't have this, is get a dehumidifier.
Oh, yeah. Always have that in your basement. I tell all my friends.
You want to keep your level of humidity wherever you are, probably below like 50%, certainly below 60%, which if you have a decent dehumidifier and you don't have a ton of water coming in, shouldn't be too hard to do.
Yeah.
Anything above that, there's so much moisture in here that mold is going to run rampant.
Yeah, we maintain ours.
Kind of. Yeah, we do our best.
Yeah, we do our best, you guys.
So if you keep that moisture out, you're probably going to prevent that growth. If you do have the growth, don't panic. We have a lot of people that call us and they're panicked because it's scary because you hear that mold is going to kill you.
Yeah.
Are you in serious danger if you see mold in your house? Usually, no. Usually, sometimes if you're vulnerable, like you have asthma or you're elderly or you're a baby, and if you're a baby watching this, great job finding it.
Yeah, good job, baby.
Good job, baby. Then, yeah, you might have an issue. Most mold's not going to affect people too badly.
Okay.
But that's not to say there aren't some really, really nasty strains out there. There's over 100,000 different species of mold. And you can't really tell visually, I should say, what they are.
Right.
You can't just look at a picture like, that's black mold, it's going to kill me. This is green. I've seen people lick the wall before. They don't do that. Certainly don't spray it with bleach. That doesn't work. If you see mold, I would suggest talking to a professional. You can call us. We will walk you through figuring out what the heck it is and how it got there. If you need a mold assessment, we can connect you to an independent mold assessor as per New York state law. Mm-hmm. And just help you figure out what is going on, if it's dangerous, and what to do to deal with it. But if you keep the moisture down, and you're certainly going to see more moisture in April with your April showers. You should probably be okay.
Okay.
Anything else on April showers in spring?
No.
I
only looked up one fact.
Jackie said she's in the process of changing her name. It's not that hard. First start with SS and then go from there, like Social Security, I guess.
Okay.
Morning, Jennifer, Brianna, Megan, Melissa, Danielle, Noelle. Hi, everybody.
Hi.
It's time for everybody's favorite part. We're going to draw the prize. And you're going to
I get to spin it?
You get to spin it. All right, you ready?
Let me click
Wait. This is for the Surf Pro Mug Club, right? So if you're a member of the Mug Club, you already know this. But if you're watching this and you're not, it is so easy. Just tell me you want to join. I will give you a coffee mug with a number on the bottom. It will end up on this wheel. And let's bring up the wheel.
It's not that easy, Dan, because I've asked you for a Surf Pro mug this whole time, and you won't give me one.
Ineligible. For most people, it's very easy.
I'm ineligible.
And the cool thing about this is we call your number, you win a prize. But if you're watching and we call your number, you get a double prize.
Double prize.
And the only way we know that you're watching is if you comment. Because I can't see the viewer list. I don't know. So just say hi, say good morning, tell Nikki if she should change her name or not.
And what I should change it to.
My father will be... we're the last hope of the Bauer line. So he's
the only son.
The only son. So we're really disappointing someone right now. So leave your comments. Let us know you're here. And you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, do your click.
Click.
All right, round and round.
Are the people seeing the... Oh, yeah,
they're seeing the wheel.
Oh, yeah.
All right, where'd we end up?
Looks like a 200 number.
272. That is...
M. Gorman.
At OLV Human Services. Yeah, you met them at the Facilities Expo.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
If you're on.
I don't think so. I didn't see anything from...
Guess I'll just have to get half of your double prize.
Oh, Kaylee thinks you should change your name to Frida, which...
I'm taking first name changes as well?
Frida
okay. Bauer Armstrong Jones.
Well, congratulations to our winner today. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate it. It's been a blast. I'm actually not going to be on next week because I'm going to be in Maryland and taking some classes. So... I'll be back in 2 weeks, maybe with Nikki, maybe with somebody else. Maybe she'll have changed her name by then.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys...
To Frida.
We'll see you guys then. So thanks for watching.
Bye.